Hello, Aries. How are you doing? Let's take a look and see what's happening in love at this time, Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus signs. Hello, Aries. Who is this, Aries? So, someone here is trying to figure out if they should just completely put their ego down and pride away and finally say something to you. It's coming off as, all right, like you ever see someone like tapping out? Like I feel like someone's at a point where they're like, all right, it's been long enough. It's been long enough. We need to hit the reset button. We need to start over here. Okay? Like they said, it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter what I do to distract myself. All right? It always leaves me feeling empty and drawn back to you. All right? So this is someone here that is definitely in a space, Aries, that they're just trying to figure out like why you're not chasing them anymore. And I feel like Aries, I don't want to say you're over it because I don't really feel like that's the vibe. I feel like you're just over trying to convince. That's what it is. I feel like you're over trying to convince this person of showing up for you. Okay. And I feel like whatever this connection is about, it is strong on both sides. But I feel like Aries, maybe there's some sort of self-control or you sort of step back. Maybe you're at a point where you're just like, there's nothing else for me to really say or do without making me look crazy. Yeah, so there's definitely a separation here between the two of you, Aries. Let me just take a look at what they're feeling and what you're feeling. Because I feel like this is like, I feel like for a lot of you that are watching, it's like we're feeling the same thing in a way. Right? So it's kind of hard for me to separate this energy because I feel like they're missing you and you're missing them as well. Right? And whatever you're thinking, they're thinking it too. Right? This person doesn't want, the smoke. They're not trying to argue. They're not trying to, go into the back and forth. And for some of you, you're like, there's no back and forth here. But they're thinking that because, they have some sort of guilt that's creeping in their head. So let's take a look and see how they're feeling. It could be a Sagittarius you're connecting with, or Cancer, or Gemini, Taurus. Okay, or an Aquarius. All right, let's take a look and see what this person feels for Aries right now. Whoa. It's so funny because it's like, and it's definitely a Taurus. It doesn't have to be, but it just gives me this energy of, I thought we were always going to be able to do this. Could be a Virgo too. I always thought we would be able to do this. Like I always thought we would, be able to stay in this connection, whether I wouldn't hear from you, you wouldn't hear from me, I would play games or whatever it is. I always thought that I would be able to be in your energy. I'm going to keep it very direct with you, Aries. Whoever this is, they have this mindset, state of mind, that you'll always be theirs. Always, Aries. Like, yeah, I know Aries is always going to be with me, always going to connect with me, right? And it doesn't feel like it's coming from ego. It just feels like this person feels like there's a very serious bond here and it's unbreakable. Like we're not going to break this bond just because we're in separation. Like this is temporary. I know we'll be able to find our way back home here. And I feel like this person's confidence is dimming out. That's what I feel. It feels like their confidence is dimming out. It feels like they're sort of in a space where, they want to believe that truth so bad, but the Eight of Cups is here. So they're feeling like you're possibly in a space where you're done with them or you're walking away from that mindset or from that mentality. They feel like they are on the verge of losing you. I feel like this person is also stepping into a place where they're realizing freedom isn't really fulfilling the void, right? They miss you. They miss you. This is like emotional exposure right now. Like their true emotions are being exposed at this time. Okay? Definitely. And what it's doing to you here also is I feel like Aries is in a space where it's like spirit is pushing them to expand, right? Pushing them to learn, pushing them to express, pushing them to sort of be there for themselves, right? I just feel like Aries is not really showing up for the playing small vibe any longer, right? It's like I'm always trying to comfort this person's energy or comfort this person's heart. But now I'm at a space where I have to comfort myself. So it looks like the illusions are sort of dying out. And this person's actually awakening to that energy. They feel it deeply, Aries. I'm telling you, this person could feel your energy so strongly, right? And it's like, I hope Aries is not walking away. Like, I hope this isn't real. I hope this isn't so. And it's like they sit back with that thought. This person could be at a distance. There could be some sort of, like, maybe they're like an hour away. You have to drive to them, or maybe someone has to get on a plane. But I'm telling you, this person does not think it's over. It's like 1 minute they may sit back and process this. Yeah, oh my God, Aries is done. And then they go into this strategy energy. Like, okay, what do I need to do to get Aries? What do I need to do? What do I need to say to get Aries, right? And this is someone here that is pulled towards you mentally, sexually, spiritually. Deeply pulled towards you. Yeah. Also, Aries, if you're interested in a personal reading, the comment section will have the link, okay? If you're wanting to go deeper, this is general, but oof, this person's into it. Whoever they are, they're into it. Wherever they thought that they were going at some point, I don't know where they thought they were going. I don't know what they thought they were trying to do. The problem with this energy, though, is I feel like some of my Aries are actually seriously walking away. Some. Okay, for some of you, right? And if you don't walk away, you may hold this energy of I don't trust them anymore. Like, I don't trust this person, especially if they broke up with you, or especially if this person made you feel like you weren't important at some point. For some of my Aries, you're like, oh, yeah, it's not going to be the same next time around, if there is another time around, right? For some of you. But just stay tuned for this person, because it looks like they're definitely wanting to take some sort of leap towards you. There could be some sort of traveling going on. They may try to contact you to meet up, but this person's not going to just let Aries skip out of their life. Like, it doesn't work that way, Aries. All right, let's see what's going on with your energy. So you're at a point where you don't know what to do. You're not too sure. Some of you are connecting with two people. You don't know who to pick from. That could be your person. But some of you are at a point where it's like, should I stay? Should I go? Like, and then I also get, for some of you, you're wondering if you should travel this month. Or if you should wait for this person. Okay. But there's this energy of, I wonder what decision I should make. I wonder who I should pick. I wonder what side I should lean on. Let me see what that means. Some of you are wondering if you should wait. Some of you are wondering if you should wait. Some of you feel like, if I do wait, will this person still be immature? Right? Some of you are feeling like, if I do wait for this person and they are playing any sort of games, I'll be stronger this time around. Like, I won't be as conflicted. I won't show up the same. Okay, what will Aries start to notice about this person? Okay. Right now, no. Aries is like, notice nothing, HannLavie. I'm trying to focus on my money. Aries, the minute you start just focusing on family, money, work, all that good stuff, or even while you're at work, look what just happened. Look at this Two of Cups here. I feel like for some of my Aries, you're going to end up in a position. Okay. A lot of you may end up in a relationship. You may end up in a connection. You may end up in a bond with someone here. This person may be right. I feel like this person's willing to do anything and whatever they need to do, Aries, to get your attention. And it really starts to really manifest itself, Aries, the more that you sort of step out of the waiting energy and you really step into this place of like, oh, wait, I have other things to do. Let me go and mentally, spiritually, emotionally focus on that. So you really get emotionally sucked into something, whether it's a business, whether it's, just another direction. Could be another person, someone that has more, does more. And it's like this person comes in out of nowhere. Like, I just don't get that this person is just stepping out of your life. Initials PRY. Why? Okay. A, C, and J. Okay. What do we have? And I said A. Yeah, I said A. And C. Yes. Okay. And P. There's a P coming in as well. This person could be from the south, or there's like some south energy, or the west coast, east coast. Yeah. Tell me a little bit more about this separation. Communication. Can we? And I tell you, this person, it's like, it doesn't look like it'll be easy for them to reach you. So I don't know if there's some sort of like resistance or blockage, or you may not, be the most receptive energy. But whatever the case is here, expect some sort of reach out from whoever these candidates are. Okay? Even if this person tries to creep back in as a friend, just know there's more than that. Okay? Spirit is saying just be very careful not to step into rescue missions, Aries, right? You're not here to fix. You're not here to adjust. You're not here to complain. You're not here to teach this person anything. Less said is better, is what I'm getting in this connection here. Because I feel like this person learns through consequences for some reason, right? Obviously, right? So there is something bigger happening here. Let's take a look at your finances. Okay? Let's see what your finances are looking like, Aries. For those that hit the like button, thank you. I appreciate it. What's happening with finances for Aries here? Watch your spending. That's the biggest thing I just got. Just watch your spending. And spend all you want. Just make sure it's going to things that actually will bring you back a good investment back, okay? Or just be very careful. Be mindful with that. Let me see. Bring in Aries, please. All right. So some of you could be traveling here. Be careful with delays that are coming in. I do feel like the more honest you are at work, respectful, but the more honest you are about like a raise or about a promotion, or like once you're bold about what it is that you desire, that you want, even if it's like a position, and you go for it, Spirit is saying that's actually a very good momentum for you to take at this time. So if you are an entrepreneur, it would be a great time to network. It would be a great time to launch. It would be a great time to pitch. It would be a great time to start whatever it is that you've been delaying, Aries. Okay, something feels delayed here. I don't know what's delayed, but if you are in this delayed energy, just know that right now would be a great time for you to do that here. Okay, just make sure you're not too distracted with life, because I feel like you may look back in the new year and say, wow, I really distracted myself with things that didn't bring in any sort of good investments this year. So just be very careful with what you're tapping your time into or clocking into. Okay, I love you so much. Your affirmation is, I don't chase, I become. And what's aligned will meet me on my journey. All right, I'll talk to you soon, beautiful. Have a good month. Bye. I do it because I deserve to move through life with clarity and also power. So this is where I pour my emotions, I reset my energy, and I decide who I'm becoming with each page. And there's 77 pages with self-care, financial goals, soul desires. It's all inside. I made this journal for those who want to manifest from their heart. So yours is waiting below. Enjoy it. Enjoy every minute of this journal.